hello everyone, and welcome to It's Canon podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Kaitlynd.
I'm V.
I'm T.
And I'm June. We don't make the rules, just the commentary. It's a Canon event, and we can't interfere.
That's
Period.
right.
Period.
That's right. Clock it.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited. This is our very first episode, and we have so much to talk about.
A lot of people on here, so we got a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with our new favorite segment. Is it canon or are we tripping? So who wants to toss out something canonical?
Ooh, is that how you say it? Canonical? I didn't know that. I learned something today.
I'm here to teach and to educate. Let's throw out a canonical
I like
event.
that.
Is it canon or are we just giving every villain the benefit of a doubt with a redemption arc?
That's a good one.
Because that's one of my pet peeves. Like, I
Yeah.
actually want a villain to remain a villain, or the bad guy or the bad girl, the morally gray black person who's on the scene, even as a side character, they're a little antagonistic. But then all of a sudden by book 2 or 3, if it's a series, or second to third half of the book, they get a redemption arc, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to like them.
I agree. I feel like most people are giving villains like redemption arcs because they want to make that character likable, because everybody loves the mysterious dark guy, you know? But I don't think it's necessary. Like, I feel like sometimes they're just not redeemable. And, like, I feel like
Yeah.
they be grasping for that, you know, like, redemption. Sometimes it's like, you can't come back from killing her mom and being like, hey, baby, I'm just sorry that happened. I had a mental breakdown. Like, you can't
come back from that. Once
Yeah.
you do something so terrible with the character, it is over. You're done. To me. Like,
Period.
you're a
And
villain.
I'm perfectly
To the
fine.
end.
I'm perfectly fine with never liking them ever again. Because, and I'll
That
use
part.
Dane as an example from Fourth Wing. If he had never had his redemption arc, I would have been okay. I would have been okay
Facts.
hating Dane for the rest of the series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came to mind. And also just
Yeah.
like knowing, I think that's another thing specifically with completed series, like the Devil's Night series, Damon.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you're going to end up liking him. And I'm like, but can I not?
Yeah.
Book 2,
Do we have
still
to?
don't like this man.
And
Still
I
don't like him.
I
still
still
don't like him.
actively
Still don't
hate
like him.
him.
I do have a question. You guys mentioned Dane. Do you guys consider him a villain?
I consider him stupid. And I feel like in some aspects stupidity can be villainized.
So,
But do I
here's my
think
thing.
that Dane, like I
Yeah.
feel like a villain is based off of intention, and I don't think Dane intended to do anything evil. He just did.
It's stupid.
Okay, well, let me
Yeah.
rephrase then, because like I did say villain, but also just someone who is presented as unlikable, and by the end
see.
of
Okay.
book 1, we are not to like that character. But then all of a sudden they admit to some wrongs, or like, I believe this because blah blah blah, which is Dane. Like, no, he wasn't truly a villain by any means, but he was presented to us as a very unlikable character. And book 2, though,
Yeah.
was where everyone said he had his redemption arc, because he, spoiler alert, sorry, but he, like, you know, came to terms with a specific side and tried to assist and help and put things aside and finally overcome the fact that he could not be Violet's protector because that role was replaced, and maybe we didn't explore his own inner thoughts as much. But
Sure.
that's something
don't
that
need
does
to.
happen with a lot of other characters. Like, they're presented to be unlikable, and these are not the main characters most times. Like, we read dark romance, so we know, like, these are just morally gray or morally black people the entire book. But
yeah.
for books that aren't in that category, they're presented in a specific way, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to like you because you had this huge, not even change of heart, but either a sob story or backstory, or I don't know, came on to the side we are already rooting for, therefore we have to like you. And is that canon? Like, is that just something we just have to take? Or
Okay.
can it stop?
Rebecca said something about be prepared for Zayden's villain arc in the 4th book.
She did say that.
He's gonna be the villain of this story, right? As she presents it, right?
I think it's such a gray area. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think
okay.
she's really saying that he's going to be the villain where he's just going to, like,
Okay.
But I
think
want
he's gonna
that.
be a villain in his own right. I kind of do want him to destroy
I
everything, like,
want
burn the
that.
world down,
Like-
right?
Eren Yeager from Attack on Titans is giving that.
I do want to see Xaden like go off the walls. You know,
do.
like
I feel like it's
to
overdue.
me that makes it interesting.
Crash out.
Agreed. Do you think that we'll get like a lot of POVs of Xaden? Next book?
Probably.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I like you
I think
should.
that
I hope so.
I think if
Well,
it's a
no,
full-
no. She said she wasn't gonna do any more POVs from Xaden or any more Xaden POVs until he doesn't have anything left to hide.
Oh,
So I don't think so.
That actually kind of sounds counterintuitive, but I'm with you. But we already know and see Violet as an unreliable narrator, and based off of how we ended Onyx Storm, we can't trust anything she said.
Yeah, at this point, like what?
Violet forever waking up confused. Don't remember nothing ever.
Hey friends, we just went on a long tangent on the Empyrean series, and that's something to look forward to in a future episode, but we have to keep going because we have so much we want to talk about.
I have one more thing to say on the Empyrean, and I would like to say I've thought about this long and hard, right?
Right.
And I feel like if I was in Violet's shoes and Xaden was evil, I'm fine with him being a villain. I would also become a villain.
That's real though.
That's
I
right or
too
die.
would turn Benin for
That's
that
real
man.
though.
Because my
That's-
man, he must be doing
Yes.
something right.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
That is right or die. No, I love that. I would also like to see that happen.
Thank you.
But what I want to know more importantly from the group, from the class, from everyone here, what are we currently reading?
I'm currently reading Hideaway by
I'll have
Penelope
that.
Douglas.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm currently reading that.
Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. And you said Dark Birch?
Dark
I
Birch
didn't see
Academy 2 by Krista Graves.
Okay.
So that's the two books I'm reading right now.
I've heard good things about those books. B, what are you reading?
So he and I are reading the same books. So I'm also reading Hideaway by Penelope Douglas, and then I'm also reading Dark Birch Academy 2 by Krista Graves. I'm also reading Deep End by Allie Hazelwood, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another
Yeah.
time. Maybe we'll do like a
Yeah.
little feature on books that have taken us a minute to get through.
Every book takes me a minute. This one is taking me longer than a minute.
Oh, okay. What books have taken you less time?
June, what are you reading? What's going on over there?
Okay. It's a list.
I love
So
it.
right now we are listening to Wild Reverence. I think that's by Rebecca Ross.
Rebecca Ross.
Rebecca
Yeah,
Ross.
yeah.
We are reading A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. I'm reading Rook and Rebel by Kate Crew. I'm reading Endless Anger by Sav R. Miller. And I am reading Ironside Academy. I'm on page 5 right now.
No, I love this because this is a book series
progress
that
is
I just finished, and I've been begging the three of them to read it with me so that we could talk about it. I am currently reading Good Spirits by BK Borison. It's still the holiday season. It's totally fair and fine. I am reading Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed. Wretched by Emily McIntyre.
We love Emily McIntyre in
And
this house.
Love her.
trying to get through Exodus by Kate Stewart. That one is my deep end. Which for me is crazy.
understand.
I do tend to read books at a pretty fast pace, but
We're aware.
this is my first time reading this author's work, and this is my second book by her in a series. And they're just, for me, some of the characters, it's just not my vibe. But we
see.
can talk about that another day.
Yeah.
But I think her writing's cool. I think the overarching, you know what? Honestly, and I will say it, this can be my bookish hot take. I do feel like the Ravenhood series is a little bit overhyped on Book Talk.
My Goodreads is something that's not in the.
No, don't let me influence you. The Ravenhood series
It's not.
is picked up for a TV or movie adaptation.
Okay. Now,
The finish line?
It's giving
Yes,
Dawson's
Finish
Creek.
Line.
you know
Yes,
what? Dawson's
no,
Creek is
actually
bad.
that. But
Shut up. There's
make
no
it-
way I'm right.
Make it darker and make it weirder and polyamorous. And
That's the vibe I got
two-
just from the cover and the title of the book.
Two-
I kid you not.
two of the love interests may or may not be related.
Oh,
Full blood? Hold
Oh.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Not incest.
Wait, how are they related?
No,
then?
so, well, there's 4 people. One of them, 2 of the 4 are related, but the main person that connects everyone is not related.
So who's having relations with who?
It's singular. They're all individual relationships.
Okay, so she
Basically,
having relations with the family.
Yes.
No, and honestly,
Oh.
because it is a borderline cult, kind of like they have their own thought, values, and meetings, like
Jeez.
not mafia, but like it gives cultish vibes. But they have different Ravenhood groups in different states, and they all come collectively to all meet up. Like this ideology has like gone across the US. Anyways, but it's weird. They're like, we don't B has her hand up. We don't believe in like media. You can't have your phones around us. Like it's very
Excuse
so
me,
weird.
princess.
Okay, I'm here.
So, is Ravenhood like the cult, or are they like?
Yeah, the name of it. Gang is a better way to put it, but it does not give like what you think of gang because they have so
give
much
the-
philosophical thoughts.
So it's giving more cult than gang, and
It's
that's why you
giving
chose
more
the word cult.
Yeah.
see.
And the fact that they pushed their ideology onto her is what gives cult. Because gang, you're invited in, but that is part of the process. You have to be exclusively invited, but
Like
they're
initiated.
Yeah. But they're so ingrained in these beliefs. Like she carried, like it's, I don't know, it's a lot. Y'all wouldn't like
How about
it.
this one?
Like, I know
Yeah.
y'all and your reading taste. I don't think
Yeah.
y'all would vibe
Those ones
at
first.
all.
And I've had so many people like recommend that book, and
That's why I started.
I would give
And
it a shot.
I got to the part where everyone was boo-hooing and crying about on the internet, and I shed not one bit of tear.
You're too seasoned in the dark romance realm to let something so light and fluffy ever shake your core.
The thing is, that scene was actually kind of traumatic, but like for me, I could not bring myself to have any emotion over what was happening. I was like,
It's because you know who Killian Carson is.
now, if he caught a stray, I would cry. No, I'm just
That
kidding.
man scares me.
He is very scary. I think we should play a round of MMC bark or bite.
Ooh.
Each of us will toss out an MMC, and then we all go around and say whether or not we'd bark or bite. A la smash or pass. Okay, June, go first then.
Tristan from Scarred.
Bite the hell out of that man.
bite.
Wait, no, bite is pass. Bite is pass.
Oh,
Bark is like,
I mean, but let's be real. Let's be
You
real.
do
Hold on.
she do a little bit of both.
Because you're saying bark, meaning I don't even get to touch him. But if I bite him, my mouth is on him.
Bark.
I'm trying
But
to
B,
fight
when
the
you
sorry.
bit him, you gave him rabies and then he died. So
You didn't tell me I was infected. You didn't tell me I was a feeder.
Wait, we have rabies? Wait.
I'd bark honorarily bite in the
a
sexual
nip,
way.
a nip,
Ugh.
just like a playful bite. I think I'd bite.
I would
I
also
know.
bite.
Explain.
I would also bite.
I thought that June would bite,
Explain.
but okay, so I will say Scarred was the book that helped me like this whole series. And I've read a couple of like, more like fairy tale bedtime story
retellings or-
retellings. So when I first read Hooked, it was in a series of reading different Peter Pan retellings, and like that, it just wasn't my vibe. But Scarred, I was like, I like this. But Tristan, I liked the flow of the story. I felt like it made more sense. But for both the MMC and the FMC, I would bite.
The FMC, what was her name? Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah B.
I didn't like her.
Yeah. I
I also
liked-
was not a fan of hers. I was also not a fan of hers. But I did not, but I feel like I will preface it by saying that I do think that I'm a little bit harsher on Tristan than he necessarily needed to be, because I had such trauma watching Lion King and Lion King 2 because the
scar
the
is just
oppressed lions were darker. So in my head, they were the black people of the lions. And so I just feel like everybody in that situation sucks. So I feel like I may have superimposed my childhood trauma onto Tristan,
Therefore,
but I would
it's a
still
bite.
fight.
therapy
Yeah.
with June.
No, I love that. Hey, B or T, do y'all have an MMC to toss out there?
Lorith of the Broken Spire.
I'm biting it. I mean, I'm barking.
Dear friends who are listening in, there has been a lot of confusion on bite or bark. Bite is
Look, you really
passed.
shouldn't use the term bite. Listen, we are dark romance girlies. Biting is a part of the culture.
Comment down below if you have any suggestions on new titles. I thought that was fun.
What word to replace?
It's great.
But clearly for this audience,
Biting ain't never gonna be negative to me.
you could turn it like a bark is like an alarming bark, and then a
Yeah.
bite is like I want to snatch it. But usually,
Yeah.
I was thinking of it like bark like you want it, like, you know.
Get you. I get you. I'm going to do both. That's the problem.
Look who's the rabbit chihuahua now. Okay, June, would
Right,
you
okay.
bite or bark for Loris?
I think I would bark for Loris. I
Okay.
do. I like the little hot headedness of him. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm
He got a
feeling
little,
it. I'm
he got a
feeling
little
it.
fire to him.
Yeah, I could work with that. I could work with that.
I
I'm
like him.
saucy.
I feel like he's so smooth. Like I feel like he would roll up on you in a club. Like I don't mean no disrespect, but
Oh,
like
here we
you
go.
know what I mean. Like I feel like he would do that, and I would fold. I'd be like, boy, get away from me.
Stop. Oh.
And then we end up in like a hallway somewhere, and he's telling me stories about.
He's singing. He's singing you a ballad
the
from
ballad
the
about the
Imagine
ballad.
Date.
He got his guitar out.
He like, girl, you want to see my sword? I be like, what sword? He pulls out a
He
Vizia.
actually. I would say, and I hate doing it 2 times in a row, but I would have to bite just because I think Lorith and I would clash a little too much.
I feel like that's what makes it sexy.
For me, I get annoyed. I'd like him as a friend. What about
Okay.
you, T?
Landon from
Landon
Landon
King.
King, yeah. Landon King.
Bark. Woof, woof.
Barking up. Yo.
Wait, but
June can't do that
June.
one because she doesn't
Yeah,
know. She
June
doesn't know
doesn't
Landon.
know Landon King
I will
yet.
say I
okay.
have not read the book, but I will still I would bite on principle, because the guy like the middle
Right?
school, his little brother was named Landon, and I hated that kid so much. He set the bathroom
Oh.
on fire, and
Oh,
yeah, so
well.
I hated him. So on principle,
enough.
I'm gonna say bite.
I
Bark,
think you
bite.
actually knew the Landon King.
Yeah, right? Actually. Because that's him. Gotta pay him.
No, that's
Sorry, gotta
crazy.
ruin. Lord, gotta ruin.
The
Sorry,
blue one.
okay.
The blue one.
Yeah, gotta ruin.
Gotta
It's the blue one. That's all I know.
So don't read that one, June. Don't read Gotta Ruin. I don't want you to get like triggered.
Got it.
I'm gonna bite him.
Oh,
I'm gonna bite him. I'm scared. Okay.
fair. That's
I'm
actually fair. But you know what? I feel like Mia did, and he went, I like that.
See what I mean?
So you might be.
Even
might like
Landon
that.
said, "Do that again." So how
He gonna like that.
I'm gonna bite him, and then he gonna grab me and keep me forever.
He's like, you're not going anywhere, little muse.
And that excites him. So it's a lose-lose.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if I don't want Landon because he wants me.
he wants you.
There's
You
no
don't want him.
exception.
Josh, specifically in that one scene in Twisted Hate, Barker bite. Really? You would have folded just like Jules?
Yeah.
B, you're struggling over there.
It's like a pusher pull, man. I just need to smash one more time, and after that, I'm walking out your life. So it's like bark and bite, but like it's bark first, then bite. Then I'm gonna do what you just did to me. You tried to hurt my feelings. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna crawl back to you, right? I'm gonna reverse
Uno reverse.
apology. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make you feel like you've crushed me, but in my head I'm already plotting. So it's both. But if I really had to just choose one, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna bite him. I can't. I was so gutted after that.
June.
I will be biting, and I will be biting for the purposes. I was really hurt as well, but I was also mad because I just felt of all of the twisted men, right? They've all messed up. We understand that. But they didn't do anything to purposely hurt their partner. And I feel like Josh did. Like, he made that comment specifically because he knew that it would hurt Jules. And so after that, I can't forgive him. Like, I understand he was mad. I understand it was heat of the moment. I don't care. So for that reason, I will be biting, and I will never be a Josh fan. I'm sorry.
I just want to say, Reese didn't do nothing.
Yes, sweet baby Reese. I take that back.
No.
Reese did absolutely
No.
nothing wrong.
I definitely feel like we should round out this first episode with books that we are anticipating to read this year in 2026. We buddy read a lot. The four of us definitely buddy read a lot. So I want to hear what y'all are interested in reading, because obviously I'll be reading the same thing. But yeah, what are your top... Okay, June, start us off. What books are you looking forward to reading this year?
Okay, so I would like to preface by saying that I do choose books and then I don't read those books in the right order. So this is my tentative January TBR. We have Gods and Monsters.
City of Gods and Monsters. Is that book one?
Yes.
All
by
right,
Kayla
I
Edwards.
did. Okay, I read that, so definitely hit me up once you get through that book.
We have the Book of Azrael
Yes, we're definitely
by
buddy
Amber
reading that.
Nicole.
Yeah, we need
Buddy
to
read, yes,
that.
absolutely. Direbound.
I've heard.
I
so
just
much
saw a
about
lot
that.
about this on TikTok, so I did buy it.
Same.
The Will of the Many.
Yes.
We do not have that.
It's more dystopian. I will say that.
Bad
Yeah.
Bishop by LJ Chin.
I have that, and we are excited to read that too.
I
Bishop looks really
do
good.
like LJ Shin. Some of her books are good, honestly, and this
Hit or
is no
miss,
shade
yeah.
to her. I do love her. Two of her books are one of my favorite books of all time. But she wrote one book this year that was one of the worst books I've ever read in 2025.
I think
Dare
I know which
say
one you're
ever.
talking about, and I've heard the same thing several times, and maybe she just missed on that one.
She definitely missed
every
on
author
that
got a bad book.
Love Me, Stalk Me.
I've heard of
I,
that.
that
I am
Labubu?
still in my dark romance era.
Is that the Horax? What was that thing on? Is that what's called the Horax?
I was looking at the cover. It looked like a Labubu.
Was
It's
that the
a
thing
little
on
skull.
in Brimstone? The Horax? Was it called a Horax?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the Horax, yeah. This is my
Oh,
high.
I want to read that too.
by
Oh, I
Liz
haven't read that
Conforti.
yet?
No,
haven't-
I haven't.
yeah, she has
So I'm
it.
not gonna
No.
lie. I almost started it, and then I opened it. I was like, "Wow, these words are small, and there's a lot of pages." Hard to
Okay,
read slow, so I really gotta lock in.
so I've already read book 1 and 2. So when y'all lock in, I'm
Okay.
here to
I got you.
be able to yap.
Yeah.
I will say book 1 wasn't my
Slow?
favorite.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I've
that
heard
was
that.
something that I also heard. Is that your
So,
your
those-
January haul, or is that your annual haul?
It's my January for now haul.
The Ballad of Phoenix and Monsters. This is by M.N. Robbins. M.N. Robbins. She actually reached out on TikTok, and I kind of looked at her the synopsis for this, and it looks so good. So I'm really excited to read it. But Bounded by Thorns. Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Okay, yeah. That's
Two.
that's one I want to read. too.
Yeah.
Buddy read.
Yeah, we should buddy read this. I've heard so many good things about
Yes.
it. Immortal Dark.
Yes.
This is high
Oh,
up.
wait. June and I were just talking about buddy reading that.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we all
Yep.
read this?
Yes.
Yes.
We should.
That's such a good January book too, I feel.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You guys want to read
It
this
just,
next?
like,
Okay.
kinda
So
gives, like-
really, it's between Immortal Dark and Book of Azrael. Which one are we doing?
Wait, why not both? But like, which one first?
Okay. So yeah. Porque no los dos.
Let's get Uni Meeny Miny Mo.
I feel like
I think I
Immortal
wanna start
Dark,
with
because Book of
Azrael.
Azrael is a series. It's like 4 books out now. But Immortal Dark only has
Okay,
2 books
okay.
out now.
Wait, okay, but logically, should we read Immortal Dark later because it's an incomplete series and we have less books to get through.
So we're gonna start with Book of Azrael.
Book of
you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
That's what I was
Because what if we just run through books 1 and 2 and then we're in the same boat that we are?
Yeah, you're
with
correct. We're gonna
so.
start with Book of Azrael and then we'll do Immortal Dark. Also,
Okay.
Legendborn. Excited to start that.
Yes. Oh, please.
Yes.
Okay, T.
Ride with Me by Simone
Sultani.
Sultani. King, I really want to start reading this.
I've heard divided things about that series.
I heard too. Oh, obviously,
Legendborn, Miss Tracy Deonn.
I need y'all to hop. I cannot wait.
I'm excited to read Legendborn.
Obviously,
King of
Envy. I just need to just get to it. Zodiac Academy. I want to start reading this.
Hop on.
I need to.
I definitely want to. I almost said get back into hockey romance, but I'm reading Heated Rivalry right now, so that's not fair. Consider Me by Becca Mack, the Playing for Keeps series. I definitely want to get into that.
Same.
And I have the first 3 books, so it's like might as well, even though they're interconnected. But
Have you guys read any cowboy romances yet?
yes, I have.
I haven't read any.
You said cowboy?
I really want to
cowboy
get into
or
it.
western.
I have a couple, and I haven't started it. Like, what is it? The
Lila
Lost
Sage.
and Lassoed.
Yeah,
something
Lila
like that.
Sage.
Yeah, and then
Done
I have,
and Dusted, Lost and Lassoed.
and then Jessica Peterson. She does like the
Ooh, yeah.
Wyatt and Sawyer.
Yeah.
I have those. I just haven't started them yet.
I actually do like a good western cowboy romance.
I really want to try one.
And like
I love
especially
a cowboy.
if like bull riding is in there too. I just read an arc. It's actually published now. It's called The Hearts We've Broken by H.K. Green. Pretty good book. I got it as an arc. It's the second or third in a series of interconnected standalones. You definitely didn't need to read the first one, but these characters it's a core group, and he's a bull rider. It was interesting. I liked it. But I've also read a couple of others. I can't think of off the top of my head. But
The only cowboy romance book that I've read have been by Elsie Silver.
So I want to read Consider Me by Becca Mack. I want to read, it's called Nolans, and he's an actor, but his name's Derek Augustine, and it's set in New Orleans, and it's an all-black institution. It's a YA, like, fantasy book, but it sounds...
Wait, I think I've heard of this. I've heard of this.
So good. So I want to read that, and, like, that's on my list to read. They Both Die on the End, at the End by... I just got that.
Wait, that's the name of the book?
They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Guys, I enjoy a lot of literary fiction. Obviously, I'm such a mood reader. I'm going to pick up. We're going to read. The rest are probably our buddy read picks. So Book of Azrael. Yeah. And then we have a lot of books that are going to be coming out this year that I'm really excited about. We get the third in the Fane Alchemy series.
I want to unpack this book so bad with y'all.
I am unwell.
Yeah.
I have several theories.
You know how fantasy books happen where it's like the last 100 pages, everything just kind of comes at you?
That's what
I
happened.
prepared myself for that. And I still felt like I got gobsmacked. Like, I was just like, why was I not prepared for any of this?
No,
I did all I
knew
could.
you wasn't. Because I was like, oh yeah, she don't even know what's coming.
No, T, sit me on. Let me see if I can play.
Wait, what did you send?
She has no idea.
It's
She's
after
like,
father.
like, she's like, oh, y'all low key spoiling. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, you have no idea. I want to say that so bad. Like, she has no clue. I'm gonna keep her clueless because she has no idea.
Callie is a different level of sick. Because
I cried.
in what world did you say, yeah, I'm going to do that to him again? Why would you do that?
In the same book.
Why would you do that?
Sarah's main character point, like, circles around power imbalances. She does not like a power imbalance. She hates it so much so that even in her queendom, like, she tries to make it as equal as possible while still maintaining that air, but half of that is because that's what she has to do. So then come to find out, your mate who's been feeding you all of this, which, not to say it's not true, but telling you he loves you so much, he'll move the ends of the earth, blah, 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 and then finding out he knew who his dad was this whole time, but didn't tell you. And sure, he did it to, like, you know, save her. She couldn't know what she didn't need to know, but I feel like that's actually very insulting to Sarah's character.
He omits the truth, but he doesn't lie.
Yeah. And that's what I think I can't stand the most is omission of truth. I would rather you tell me you can't tell me
Than for you to like figure out a way to avoid telling me the truth.
It's giving Jaden.
Because they like to hide behind the guise of, I'm doing it to protect you. I'm doing it to protect you. I told you I'm willing to lay my life on the line for you. Be open, be honest. Let's do this together.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
I think
whatever
a
can to
lot
protect
of
you.
these MNCs they create always omit the truth. They always hide something, and that's what I guess the mystery of them.
But we've gotten mystery from Kingfisher this whole time. I feel like this one was like a final blow. Like, to me, I would be majorly insulted. I would be very upset.
Sure.
I'd forgive you, but
I saved your life. Like, I saved your life.
I feel like, would I be upset? Yes, because I don't like lies of omission. I crashed out about the whole Zayden thing. I was on my floor sobbing like it was a whole thing. But I feel like long term, I wouldn't be mad at Kingfisher. Well, I would be annoyed and I would be irritated, and he would definitely hear from me. But like, I feel like at the end of the day, if he was just like, "Come here, little Osha," I'd be like, "Okay," and I'd be, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Would you not feel betrayed in some way?
Is
Is that not like a huge form of betrayal to you? Think about how large this is.
Okay,
right?
hear me out. Let him explain himself first.
He's had so much time
what
to do
is
that
there
shit.
to explain?
You've had so much time to do this shit.
You've talked about your dad.
Yes.
And you
But
failed
let
to
him-
mention. Well, yeah, he's the author of Shadows.
Let him explain.
That's why I
Who
have
said
them.
She didn't give him any room to explain
You're
himself.
right.
Oh, she never does let him talk.
I
So
understand what you're
what
saying.
do you mean? She never once not gave him an opportunity to be honest and upfront. And because he's oath-bound, she's always thought that that's all he's ever been. She's never accused him of like leading her astray or not being completely honest. And like sometimes she's like aware that like Fisher's not telling me everything, but something to this degree, nah.
Would you feel betrayed?
I feel like would I feel betrayed? Yes, a little bit. I wouldn't really. I feel a little betrayed. I'd be mostly annoyed because you didn't tell me. But in the grand scheme of things, and I feel like it's just Kingfisher's just in my head, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, he's still the same person. Like, I still feel like I do know who Kingfisher is. He just happened to have creatively omitted his origin. Yes.
The fact that you're still calling him Fisher lets me know that he is in your head, and he is. You're brainwashed, people. You're brainwashed.
Okay.
You're under spell.
But then we find ourselves in the frickin' Dragon's Den,
Right.
and he tells her, "Don't say anything."
He sure did.
Oh, he did.
But then she
dragon
has
She
that.
said something.
She has
The
that
dragon
thought.
said, told her to speak.
Yeah, but then they get tossed to the other thing, and she's like bound or whatever, and she's like, he told me not to be like, not to say anything, not to speak my mind, blah 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 blah. But he's over here acting a
She
whole
did say that,
fool.
yeah.
So
Because
then
he
it's like
was.
he had time. He told her.
I love a man
But-
with an attitude.
That's I think my main thing is,
under spells, people.
if Cyrus chooses to let this blow over, he explains himself, and she's like, okay, fine. That's not true to her character.
I would just like to say, although I think Sarah should be upset, I'm no better than her. If I were Sarah, I would forgive him immediately. Okay? I'm just
He
saying.
would just
me
have to whip
personally,
it out, and
I'm
I'd be
weak.
like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm weak. He could walk all over me. I would. You know what? Whatever.
That's
you
what
say,
I
you say
mean. Like,
jump,
I'd
I'm
be-
gonna ask you how high.
But due to her character,
That's what
she
I
would be
mean.
upset.
Right,
When I say
very
like I
upset.
would forgive him, we'd be okay. I would
Yeah.
go back. I would
For
go
sure.
back.
I need a bit of a tussle, I think, in order for me to be okay with the forgiving.
For sure.
I'm
Yeah.
very.
I just need.
I need her to be hurt by this.
Consistent.
I will be hurt.
I need her to be hurt. I need her
Yeah,
to be
I'd be
disappointed,
hurt.
and I need
would
that
be
to. I need her
Yeah.
to withdraw a little bit as far as her trust.
Yeah.
See, B knows me. 'Cause I
yeah.
would have been like, yeah, I forgive you, but like, why didn't you? Da-da-da-da? And then bring it up every time.
To a regular man. To Kingfisher, she would never behave that way.
In my head, I feel like if I couldn't forgive Kingfisher, I'm not too upset about it though, because I feel like I could go to Carrion, and I'd be okay with that as well. I'd be okay with that as well.
I just want to say that I'm already with Carrion. I would have never been in that dungeon.
You know what? Karen would have spoke the truth. He would have said everything.
So I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I expected a little more with Carrion in this book.
But he's a plant daddy. He has powers.
I know,
we did not get to.
right.
Oh.
Right. And I feel like we should have explored more in this book with Carrion, because the synopsis made it seem like Carrion was like this pivotal character in the book. If you really take what happened with Carrion in this book and just kind of like
very much side,
did not add to the plot much, right? Unless
I mean, except for the part where he figured everything out for everyone and they just took action the entire book.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, these are feeders from Zavarn.
These are Zavarn.
Yeah. So
and he's like, oh yeah, I know how to get to everywhere in this specific city.
And
I feel like Carrion caught the most strays this book for no
did.
reason.
He did. And I was starting to get upset about it too, because I'm just like, y'all are sitting here really ragging on Carrion. Like, this man has not given you the answer. Like, what was that? That scene where Kingfisher was just like, oh, so you can pull yourself out of a hole? And Carrion was just like, yeah, I've been here for hundreds of years. Like, if you think that I'm an idiot, that's how I'm gonna act.
I was about to say that was the most
Carrion,
like pivotal thing he said, and because it just shows he's so much smarter than everyone is giving him credit for.
He's so intelligent. I love it.
Back on this whole Kingfisher forgiveness thing, I feel like I would be Rika. How Rika found out that Michael and them had all of that. And then that very same night, she was in Michael's bed. That would be me.
You remember how Carrion was talking about how that one waitress, like the last time he was in Zavarn, he had that one waitress in his bed.
In his bed, yeah.
The waitress still there waiting for him.
Still in the bed.
I've been waiting months.
Just something like this.
But we could. Oh, and Kingfisher would have walked in at the same time.
Yeah.
2-for-1 special.
Well, this has been such a great conversation. I've loved every single moment of this, but I definitely want us to kind of share a little bit about our resolutions for the year and what to expect from It's Canon Pod. What do y'all hope to see this year, and what can everyone expect?
Me personally, I'd like to see some consistency, some definitely like consistent episodes. Once we start to kind of curate an audience, I'd hope that we can probably transition that into like book clubs and have group reads and buddy reads and more discussions, and then live streams. I feel like that'd be super fun.
Consistency, definitely more hands-on approach to things. So that's mine. And then obviously pulling an audience, the same what Dee said. Oh yeah.
I have one personal bookish resolution. I will begin DNFing books next year or this year.
I love that.
You know what? That's so real. I should adopt that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not about to spend my time reading books that I don't want to.
You know what? That's correct. Yeah. I agree.
will
Don't look
begin
at me,
DNFing books
guys.
this year.
Sorry.
And for the podcast, I would say I agree with the consistency. And my thing, and it's not really like, I guess, podcast specific, but I'm very excited for our meetup. And so I'd like to do that more.
Yes. I don't know how I could forget, because like it's stuff we talk about every single day. But
I hope that like at some point, like hopefully we'll be able to curate an audience enough to be like have a small bookish bestie meetup at Love Y'all. That would be so fun.
Oh, that would be so fun. No, for real. I have a couple mutuals that I know that are going. And I think they're mutuals with all of us too. So it'll be really fun to go meet up with those people in February. I think for me, some New Year's resolutions, definitely reading a little bit more outside my comfort zone. I feel like I had all these hopes this year to read more like dystopian or like sci-fi, and just never got to it. But I do hope to do that. And then for all of us, for the podcast, I definitely am so excited to see where this goes. And I'm really excited for all the things we kind of have planned, like behind the scenes, to share with everyone. The fact that we're all meeting up with each other in person, and it's been so long.
I'm so excited
Like,
about
I
that.
think that's just going to be so fun. And also just bringing people alongside in this bookish space and making a space for romance books, overall.
Well, here's to a very fruitful 2026.
Yeah.
We are so excited to have all of y'all on this journey, and we hope you tune into the next episode where there will be many more laughs and bookish hot takes. And yeah, thanks for
I would like to
listening
plead my case. I have a couple of cases I'd like to plead next episode.
Okay.
We'll make sure to bring the judge,
If
the
you made it
plaintiff,
this
the
far.
defendant.
I have a gavel.
Bring that.
Ooh, yes.
Judge Kaitlynd.
Dun-dun.
Dun, dun,
Not the SB.
dun, 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 dun.
In the next episode to find out what cases June has to plead and whether or not we will,
Cliffhanger.
as the jury, will find her guilty or not. Anyways, we'll settle this all in the next episode. We can't wait to have you join us. B, you're so good at encouraging our audience, everyone, or people who come across you on their FYP to get off and go read their books. So please give us a nice sign off that will encourage us to read. B.
Thank you for tuning in and listening to us yap. Now it's time to put that phone down and go read your book like a good girl.
That's not the turn I was expecting, but yeah, okay. Well, we will be signing off now and reading our books because we are good girls. And that's canon.